What is up, everybody? It is Tog here. Welcome back to some more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's been a while since I've recorded this. It probably hasn't been that long since I've uploaded because I put this all really close together without skipping through for some reason. In the time that's passed, it's whatever. I've been working on other stuff, blah, 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 just priorities and stuff like that. But they announced the Nintendo Switch 2 and Mario Kart World, so that's kind of cool. That's exciting. It seems kind of interesting. You're going to drive from course to course, so curious how different that's going to be. I don't know if there will be a 200cc. I really hope there is. But like I said, we're playing as the Golden Boy, and filming this after the Gorod Krovi War when I had my mishap with the recording device, and I was going to throw it out and just abandon hope, but since these are still really short, I don't think I should have an overheating problem, even though it gets hot very quickly. It should be like less than 15 minutes, and I didn't play a whole game before, but this is the box, so if I ever, once I'm done with these, I don't think I will ever use this again, but I put a little sticker on it when I was about to throw it out. It's Brooke from One Piece here. He's a little bit in, so I won't say too much about him, but he does have the power of the revive fruit, so I guess he's coming back to life for a little bit for the rest of these. Let's see, the turnip, the propeller, the rock, the moon, the fruit, and the boomerang cup. After that, we'll see. I don't think I'll make videos that short. Even for the Switch, I am planning to make some longer videos, so I'm probably gonna have to use my other setup. But for now, let's go into the turnip cup, and it's been a New York minute since we've done this, so let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, we'll see if I have anything else to say, but for now I doubt it. I'm excited though. Should be cool. I'm not gonna make any videos for the Nintendo Switch 2. I actually want to make a lot of videos for the Nintendo Switch 1 still. So maybe in like some time. I only have a couple of ideas because I only own like 3 or 4 games, and one of them is Pikmin 3, and I don't think I would ever make any videos for Pikmin. Just, it's not the style of game I would put on my channel, but I might want to play it for fun after I replay hopefully some of the older ones if I can get my hands on them, because they're pretty pricey, those old games. They're like really famous, so let's see. So the left bumper still doesn't work. Let's see if I still got my skills, because I should be rusty, but I was gonna, okay, Peach, I'm gonna be polite and just not take any offense to that, maybe just give a quick bump. I remember when I was in high school as a freshman, I wasn't great at basketball. I was good, but I wasn't great. And there was this one kid who was great. I'm not gonna expose him because, like, I don't know where he's at right now, but he was really good. As a freshman, he played varsity, and I ended up moving out of that town after my first year anyway, so I made the team when I moved in my junior and senior year, but not my fuck, I gotta press the right button. Not my sophomore year. Even though I moved, I still didn't make the team. It wasn't as challenging, even though New Jersey is a basketball state, compared to the mass amount of people that went to the school in Virginia, and it was a pretty rough culture over there. They took it pretty seriously. And I just didn't stand to make the cut. I didn't work hard enough. I didn't have as much experience. And stuff like that, but seems like I'm gonna be slacking a little bit. But what I noticed most about him was that he said that he hadn't really played, like, when he showed up to the tryouts for freshmen, he ended up, like, I think he played freshman for a bit. I don't know if he went straight to varsity, but maybe eventually he did. Nice, I got 4th somehow at the last second. I noticed that even though he didn't play basketball like the entire, like, yeah, there's a lot of kids who play basketball their whole lives, but they don't really love it. They just play it because they have to, but they would rather do other things, play other sports, whereas, like, I would play a lot, but I still wasn't as good. And so even though he hadn't played in so long, his jump shot was still wet as F. Wet as fuck, sorry. I know it's a Mario Kart game, but I don't want to censor my ship just because it is a younger game. Like, people have been playing these games for a while, so I don't want to overly censor myself ever, but it does sometimes feel like I should because of the way these games are created, but they're starting to branch out, Nintendo is, and put more mature games on the console. Some of the games that I have Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. I have the whole Ezio collection on this, and I want to play all of them by myself. And then, on myself relatively maybe, and then I have Assassin's Creed 4 and Assassin's Creed 5 on my Xbox One, and I'm also gonna play Assassin's Creed 4 and I have Assassin's Creed 3, 4, and 5, and I want to play 5 for the channel, Unity, but I want to play Black Flag and 3 by myself first, so I can get more accustomed, get a little bit more skilled, because I do think it's more valuable if I am skilled when I put the videos up. Regardless, my point is, like, the Switch, I think, is starting to try to compete more and more with the Xbox and the PlayStation, and in order to do that, you have to bring in older audiences as well, which I like. Can't be all about the kiddos, and I know I just choked that turn, but I should be okay still. Let's see. I haven't, like I said, I still have not lost. I've come in first every single time. So let's see if I can still manage that. One of the biggest things about some of these games, though, is the level of challenge. So I think I am just like really good at these games, but it is possible that as they do start to be catered towards older audiences, if they are, they might branch out on some of the difficulty settings. So hopefully I can still excel. I know there is online play and I haven't done that, but I'm talking like single player. Like I like to play games on the hardest difficulty regardless of what it is, like Xbox, PlayStation, violent, non-violent, whatever. But yeah, so the other games are Mario Odyssey. I want to play that game. Probably not 100%, but I want to play the main story, and we'll see after that how it does. That should be done by 26, and I also have Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and I think I want to show the Elite 8. The Elite 4, not the Elite 8. I have it in my head because of this. Eventually, in a very distant future. That won't be in 26. So yeah, I'll try it out. I'm sure it'll be fine. The Switch. With the marathon that I do, like the last 4 cups, like that, I'm gonna use the larger, more sophisticated recording device. Ba-da-da-dun. Dun, 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 dun. I would love to take some of those shortcuts, but I don't have mushrooms. But I can probably, since I'm on 200cc. I don't think it gives me that much of a boost anyway, but I forgot they change it. I forgot they change it on these newer courses. They look pretty good. It's more fun, it's different. So I think that's what they're experimenting more with Mario Kart World. I did see a little bit of gameplay. I watched like some Nintendo Treehouse thing, which was kind of cute. I liked reading the comments a little more so because you could tell that they were legit and they're like, I don't know, like I kind of want to turn off the settings and stuff like that. And some people were like complaining about how Nintendo doesn't allow you to make your own choices and things like that, which maybe, like, I don't know, it depends on the audience that they're going for. This is perfect. Sorry, Bowser. Doesn't matter if I hit the banana peel after the fact. I already won the race, so that was a little bit of a taunt. It's just my nature. Sorry, hate to break it to you, Bowser, but I won again. So there should only be one more race. I am excited. I do hope to play that game eventually, but I'm in no rush to do so. We'll see. Even with this Switch, it took me a very long time to buy a Switch, and I would play it at people's houses and stuff, and then, or apartments, I guess, because I was still in Boston at the time. But yeah, like I grew up playing on the Wii and the DS and stuff, and I did have a 2DS, so I played a ton of it there. Like, oh, this is the DS one. I totally didn't even notice this one. I didn't hype it up. It's been a while since I've played this game, and I know I've recorded a lot, but you know, it's this style of game, you say different things, so yeah, I have to win this one. Not because of anything like placement standings, I think I'm set on that, but I just love this course so much. Especially because on the DS version of the game, like not the 3DS one, there were all these like mini games you could do, and I think I liked the one on Waluigi Pinball. I'm like touching on a memory somewhere in my brain. I believe it's the hippocampus. Thank you, Walter White. Yeah, so it's cool. I just finished watching the March Madness finale. They do call the tournament the March Madness tournament, so it's, even though it's April, whatever, April 7th, it's not, oh shoot, it's not technically wrong, I think, to call it that. And Houston just lost to Florida, and my analysis during the game was that Florida was doing better on rebounding and Houston was doing better on defense, and it looks like eventually, if you don't have the offense to back it up, that rebounding can win you a little bit better there. So it was also like some costly turnovers at the game, and I think some of the players got a little lazy when they were playing with a lead, because Houston was up by 12 at a time, and instead of turning it into 14, they let the other team, Florida, and the Florida Gators in this case, bring it back. So unfortunately, Houston lost. But I mean, I was rooting for them. I had them in my bracket. I didn't do it for money this year because I ain't got that type of spending money at the time of this recording. But I definitely want to do one next year if I can, just to like put some challenge on it. And hopefully, if I can afford it, I can watch some college throughout, because I didn't get to watch Northeastern play anything this year, and I want to be able to watch them next year, as well as maybe some other teams, you know. So there's everything The cool thing about like those sports, especially in America as a country, there are like other ways in other countries, but it's mostly I gotta not get hit here. Can't get those costly turnovers like Houston did. Sorry, you can't step out of bounds, my guy. Crier, you had a great game, but you stepped on the line, my dude. But it was a complicated game. There was one really costly goaltending call early in the game that cost Houston like a 5-point swing because they would have gotten the 2 and then they went to the other side and scored a 3. So it was pretty brutal, but it's part of the game. I liked all the emotion. I liked the physicality. I thought Florida was playing kind of dirty at first, but hey, if eventually they set their what's it called? They made themselves felt, and they won the game. So I didn't get to see any of the celebration. I was kind of multitasking, but yeah, hopefully I can. That's what I was saying about the sports in this country. You can like find sports as long as you can pay for it online. So. I mean, people use like streams that are sometimes like pirated, but I don't like to do that. I've never have really. I like to have the good quality and like support them because even though it is a lucrative business, I would like it to stay that way. So yeah, I recorded all that. It looks like it went well, but yeah, should see you in a little bit of time, and we'll keep going from there. On that note, it's been Tog. I hope you enjoy your night, evening, morning, whatever it is that you're doing. Stay awesome and peace out.